After conversations, I do have an idea.
Okay. Do you like the idea?
It's sweet, Wake up, bitch, drop a dirty four, inside my family. Joaquin should be my favorite freak, dirty Diana. All my bitches tell me that I'm rude, got no manners. When I get to singing, we make niggas turn to dancers. I don't want that bitch, she too basic. White diamonds on me, you can't tell me that I'm racist. Just face it, nigga, this shit history in the making. I feel like Scarface, the world is mine, so I'ma take it.
After conversations, I do have an idea.
Okay. Do you like the idea?
It's sweet, Wake up, bitch, drop a dirty four, inside my family. Joaquin should be my favorite freak, dirty Diana. All my bitches tell me that I'm rude, got no manners. When I get to singing, we make niggas turn to dancers. I don't want that bitch, she too basic. White diamonds on me, you can't tell me that I'm racist. Just face it, nigga, this shit history in the making. I feel like Scarface, the world is mine, so I'ma take it.
After conversations, I do have an idea.
Okay. Do you like the idea?
It's sweet, Wake up, bitch, drop a dirty four, inside my family. Joaquin should be my favorite freak, dirty Diana. All my bitches tell me that I'm rude, got no manners. When I get to singing, we make niggas turn to dancers. I don't want that bitch, she too basic. White diamonds on me, you can't tell me that I'm racist. Just face it, nigga, this shit history in the making. I feel like Scarface, the world is mine, so I'ma take it.
Yo. It's Viral Industries. We're back again with another quick video. And y'all already know what we talk about today, man. Y'all already know what we talking about today. Shedeur Sanders will be starting. Patricia, I appreciate it. Really do, man. From the bottom of my heart. You don't know what a comment mean to me, a like mean to me, a subscription mean to me, to my channel. It get me that much closer to being everything y'all my longtime supporters see me as, you know what I'm saying, which is a big time channel on YouTube, and I appreciate it. But Shedeur Sanders and Shiloh too. Shiloh, he just signed his contract. Actually, before Shedeur, he signed a $3 million, I think, or $2 million. But Shedeur Sanders on them Browns. Let me tell y'all something about Shedeur Sanders on them Browns. He is going to surprise a lot of people. It's not gonna be a good thing for other teams, obviously. But the thing is, they not gonna like it. It's always gonna be a dog fight for when he played the Saints, when he played the Giants, when he played a whole lot of teams. He know these teams are basically all the teams passed on him, right? But when he played these teams, he gonna be seeing a whole lot of people that was interviewing him and giving him smart remarks and trying to make him do a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? During the interviews, he gonna see them people. When he see them people, it's gonna be game time. Shedeur Sanders staying after. All you hear is good about him. He went help the kids. He's staying after practice. That's going to create a certain type of chemistry with the team. So whereas if Shedeur want to do better, then we all want to do better. We all want to do better on the team because we see our quarterback. See, anybody that's played football or that's watched football before, they know. I appreciate it, Patricia. They know that when a quarterback is doing something, the whole team is doing something. So if the quarterback wearing his socks a certain type of way, if he wearing a wristband, if the quarterback say, yo, we going over here tonight, if the quarterback say, whatever the quarterback say, usually the team is doing, if they respect the quarterback. So when y'all seen when y'all seen Judkins and Sampson put their wrist up like Shedeur do, when y'all seen Judkins and Sampson put their wrist up, see, don't take. I understand, Shedeur, he was like, man, nah, don't do that. But he had to do that. You know what I'm saying? We all know he had to do that. But they didn't do that for no reason either. Notice and pay attention. They didn't come to camp with their wrist up and all of that in Shedeur face. They did that after he went crazy in camp. And we not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, the Mayo people, the all right people, right? The caucus people. That's what I call them, the caucus mountain people. We not gonna be like them. The real racist caucus mountain people. we gonna give Dylan Gabriel his props. Okay, but the thing is, if he gonna be on the team, he gotta hold the clipboard. If you want to have his own team, see, look, Dylan Gabriel, I'm pretty sure he want to get up out of Cleveland. He had his own press conference. Go look it up. Where Dylan Gabriel said, I don't want to be playing in the cold. I don't think football should even be played in the cold. But they not going to run off with that story because he's not famous. Shedeur is famous. He's a son of a famous NFL player that's looked at as one of the Mount Rushmore people of football, one of the GOATs of football in his respective position. So Dylan Gabriel isn't known like Shedeur, so they can't even make that a story. They know that they're not even gonna run with it. I'm gonna be the only one reporting that Dylan Gabriel said he don't want to play in the cold. Cleveland fans, do y'all want a quarterback that can't play that don't want to play in the cold? Say he can't play in the cold. He go up to the line. He too small. He can't help y'all with the run game. If I'm a defense and I see Dylan Gabriel at the line, I know it's a run coming because he not about to his little legs about to, so you telling me his little legs is about to fake a play action, fake a run, right? That's what play action basically is. He about to fake a run. He about to hop all the way in the backfield and throw this ball. No, we about to sack him. He too little. He not even gonna be able to take. See, look, it take time to be able to the time that it take to see over the line when you come from under the line and you're in play action. He gonna have to run out the pocket. So he either gonna be running out the pocket or he gonna be handing it off. That's too easy for a defense to read. See, Shedeur is taller than him, so he's gonna be able to see over the line. Shedeur's able to see over the line, and that's what they wanted to see. That's why when Shedeur got to practice, the first thing they did was throw him and Judkins in the backfield. Judkins gonna be starting over Sampson, right? The first thing they did was put Judkins in the backfield and Shedeur. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta see it. Y'all got to see it to believe it, man. And we seeing it right now. A lot of y'all thought Dylan Gabriel was going to come in and he was going to be, I don't know why. Dylan Gabriel, he's a journeyman from college. He didn't went to this college, to that college, to that college. You know what I'm saying? He a journeyman. Shedeur, he went to programs where it was literally nothing. Colorado was nothing before the Sanders family got there. Before Coach Prime and them got there, y'all wasn't Colorado fans, so it's going to be the same thing like Colorado. Y'all was Go Buffs after they got there. Now y'all going to be Browns fans. Now y'all going to be Bucks fans. You feel me? But the Browns especially, they going to get that dome soon. They talking about 2029, 2028, whatever they talking about. They going to get that dome, and it's going to be rocking. This season, listen to what I tell you. This season, after Shedeur have a good preseason, because I project that he will have a good preseason too. But this season, the Browns are going to be that team. A lot of Ravens fans, I know y'all don't want to hear this. Who else in that division? Y'all pretty much irrelevant. Who else in that division with the Ravens? Ain't nobody really up in that division. I see the Browns was the 19th. They was the 19th, 18th ranked defense last year. That's easily they're gonna be a top 10 defense with the additions of Mason and Carson. Mason and Carson, I don't know how to say their last name. What is it, Mason Graham? I don't know how to say Carson's last name. His last name too long. But he a linebacker from UCLA, Carson. This kid right here, with the addition with him and Mason and Myles Garrett on the line, Denzel Ward and all these dudes on their defense, I'm telling you, they're going to be a top 10 defense, right? This team going to come out. They're going to be smacking. Listen, they smacked the Ravens last year. They wasn't supposed to beat the Ravens last year. They were, it was a lucky pass from James Winston. That wasn't even supposed to happen. How you get to that point? Because that defense was on them Ravens' buttocks. I'm trying to tell y'all. Everywhere they go, Lamar Jackson, he couldn't breathe. Every time he turned around, it's an orange helmet right there staring at him, looking at him. Myles Garrett. You know, Myles Garrett, he come off that line too fast. Myles Garrett get mad when people try to. Myles Garrett take that as disrespect. You trying to block me? I'm Myles Garrett. You trying to block me? Y'all seen what Myles Garrett did to the Steelers? They still shook up about that. Myles Garrett. Oh, here you go. Okay, well, strap your helmet up. Strap. They scared of that boy. They scared of him. They don't want no part of Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, he's an animal out there. They do not like Myles Garrett because he don't even like to get blocked. He don't like to get touched. None of that. Get up off me. So Shedeur will be getting that ball back, and he'll have a lot of time because he know that he got a defense that's gonna give him the ball back with no points on the board. So he don't gotta worry about none of that. He got running backs. Okay, they talking about the O line. Listen, don't worry about the Browns O line. The Browns O line, they was able to protect Winston so he could throw that pass and beat the Browns last year and beat the Ravens last year, right? Watch it happen this season. And I'm gonna go out on a limit. I'm gonna say this: watch the Browns be number one in that division next year. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Watch the Browns be number one in that division next year. If they smart, they're gonna keep Joe Flacco. They're gonna keep Pickett. And I'm not saying this Dylan Gabriel, you don't even want to be in Cleveland. When it get cold in Cleveland, you're gonna have to be standing on that sideline. It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be snowing. You're gonna be standing on that sideline holding Shedeur's you're gonna be holding Shedeur clipboard. And it's gonna be cold, dog. It's gonna trust me. Yo, we gonna have frostbite. Look up frostbite, Dylan Gabriel. I know you never had that before. I know you never experienced frostbite before, Dylan Gabriel. I don't care if we got warmers, we got hand warmers, we got seat warmers. NFL, we got our turf. The turf is warm, the grass is warm, everything is warm. We gonna warm you up. Don't worry about it. They lying. It's gonna be cold as a mother trucker. You hear me? You hear me, Dylan Gabriel? Get up out of there. Shop yourself to Saints. Shop yourself to New Orleans. They didn't want Shedeur black ass. Okay, cool. Shop yourself to New Orleans. That don't got nothing to do with you. Them not wanting Shedeur, and then people gonna talk and say, oh, the Saints want Dylan Gabriel, but they didn't want Shedeur. So the F what? Use it as a chip on your shoulder. Get out. I'm telling you, get out of Cleveland. You're not gonna like holding Shedeur clipboard in the cold. You already said you don't like the cold weather and all that stuff. Get up out of there, and it's not gonna be a good look for you. A whole year of no film, and you getting tore up in camp by that defense, like how you did. Where they said you threw 3 picks, Shedeur threw none and had no incompletions. They said he had no incompletions the first day. He had like 2 incompletions the whole camp. Come on, man, stop. That's your film. Listen, if I'm Dylan Gabriel, I'm trying to talk to some Saints personnel. I'm trying to talk to somebody because they need a quarterback. They know they need a quarterback. Them boys is not good. One of them boys, they know they want to cut one of them boys, whether it be Rattler or the zesty looking one. They ain't gonna cut Tyler. They just drafted Tyler. But they're going to cut the zesty-looking white boy or they're going to cut Rattler. So, Dylan Gabriel, you need to shop yourself to the Saints. That's my best advice. And then the Saints, I need to give up some good pieces. And then the thing is, whoever wants Dylan Gabriel, they got to give up something good, too. Because we're not going to just trade Dylan Gabriel for nothing now. We know that boy got a little something. He got a little, you know what I'm saying? He got a little something for one of y'all dome teams or hot weather teams. He got a little something. But we're not gonna just trade Dylan Gabriel for nothing. And then when we get that piece, hopefully they get. Because honestly, I think the Browns. I'm talking about we. See, look, I done made the Browns my team. I think the Browns got enough pieces to whereas on offense. See, look, Shedeur. Once he get that one guy on the team that he know he's gonna catch it, like how him and LeJontay was, how him and Horn was, how him and Travis was, it's over. Because he gonna use that dude to get other dudes open. See, Shedeur smart. He know how to use his like he know how to use his vision and stuff like that. All right, I'm looking at Travis. They think I'm gonna pass to Travis, then I just zip it over to Horn or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like he know how to use his, reading his progressions and stuff like that. Something I think Dylan Gabriel, he kind of more like you could telegraph where Dylan Gabriel going to throw to. They be talking about, Shedeur pass the ball. No, you could really watch Dylan Gabriel and see where he going to throw to, because when he sees somebody open, he take advantage of that because he really can't see over the line. So when he getting ready to throw, it's like, all right, I see him open. If he don't throw it to that dude, he either gonna get sacked or he not gonna see nobody else really open. He's gonna have to work up in the pocket and do all this other stuff. All that, he ain't gonna have that much time in the NFL. NFL teams, they know that, bro. He's too short. Why I think he fell so far in the draft? If he was that good and he went that far in the playoffs last year, he went, you know what I'm saying? That he went that far in the season last year. They was undefeated for a minute. They beat the champions, the Nationals. They beat Ohio State and all of that. If he was going to really come out and do that, he would have been drafted in the first round. But he didn't get drafted in the first round because he's too short, y'all. And I'm not saying that to, you know what I'm saying, say he's not a good player and all that stuff, because heart over height and all that other good stuff. But still, he's too short to play quarterback in the NFL just because on his own team, his O-line going to be taller than him. But I'm telling y'all, bro, this ain't nothing that we didn't expect. It's not like we didn't expect Shedeur to come out here and absolutely ball out in camp. There's not nothing that we did not expect. You know what I'm saying? So he balled out in camp and rookie mini camp. He gonna come and ball out in training camp. He gonna come and ball out preseason. He gonna come out and ball out, and then see the thing is what a lot of these teams don't understand is what a player like Shedeur. See, all right, the Browns they use that, right? The Browns they use the fact that um don't nobody wanted to go to the Cleveland Browns. Everybody, oh, I'm gonna pull an Eli. I don't want to be in Cleveland. It's cold. All that. All right. The Browns said, okay, that's cool. That's cool. We gonna lace the draft. We gonna get players that want to be here, that's already living here, like Judkins. Judkins already been living and working in Cleveland. He at Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? He already up around the way, so he know how it's gonna get. Okay, let's get Judkins, let's get Mason, let's get Carson, let's another dude, Mason. He Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So all these dudes they done been around this area. Let's get the guys that actually don't mind being here and want to be here. Carson, he played in California, so he probably like he got to adjust, but still, it's the NFL. You a linebacker. You supposed to be tough. You know what I'm saying? You on defense. You ain't supposed to be prissy like these offensive players. I don't want to play in the snow. I don't want to play in the cold. So they laced the draft, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if you know ball, you know. They laced the draft. This is probably one of their best drafts since Myles Garrett. Since they drafted Myles Garrett #1. You know what I'm saying? So they took a different persona instead of drafting a quarterback. Oh my God, we need you on our team. Please come to our team. Here's $40 million. Please come to our team. No, they said, you know what? Y'all don't want Shedeur? All right, we gonna act like we don't want Shedeur either. Oh, we gonna play around. Oh, yeah, we don't want him. This and that and the third. Knowing darn well they want Shedeur Sanders on their team. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this, right? That's how he really dropped all the way down to the 5th round. The teams, they could have been on some collusions or could have been racist, but at the same time, the Browns played that. They used that to their advantage. If it was really like that, he probably would have never got drafted. You know what I'm saying? But he did get drafted because a team like the Browns was really the only team that really wanted him on their team and needed him. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get drafted. A team wants you and a team needs you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have thought that them teams needed Shedeur, but did they want Shedeur? Y'all might have thought some of them teams wanted Shedeur, but did they need Shedeur? You know what I'm saying? So it's the simple fact of, boom, we got Shedeur on the team now. We got him at a good price. So now Shedeur got to prove himself to us. He got to prove that his status is in 5th round. So he working hard. Other team, nobody in the fanboys, you know, the Caucasus Mountain fanboys, they can't say nothing. I seen my guy, shout out to my guy, Life in Football. He made a good point. He said that they can't say nothing about him because he a 5th round. Why you talking down on the 5th round? All they can really say is, oh, you thought you was gonna be the 1st round pick? Like, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, he's a 5th rounder. Why you worried about what a 5th rounder doing? He not even supposed to be on the team, right? So you see what I'm saying? So we didn't came a long way with him. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, what was they gonna say? What they was gonna come out and lie and say, nah, he didn't do good. Everybody was everybody was glued to Cleveland Browns, social media, Cleveland Browns. They gotta come out and tell, like, man, we got our guy. They know they got our guy. They know he got the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They showed that, man, teams is out here taking. Listen, they division, that Browns, Steelers, Ravens division, they taking notice. They taking notice. Don't let them act like they ain't taking notice. Who else in that division? The Bengals. They taking notice. You know what I'm saying? Bengals ain't had no defense last year anyways. I don't think they're going to really have much of a change anyways. They got their own problems. They ain't paying people and all types of stuff. They just paid 2 receivers, so they ain't really focused on defense no way. So it's just like, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, when he really get, bro, y'all gonna see, bro. A lot of people think it's a game, bro, and they probably gonna, if he start, they're probably gonna be big underdogs. It's gonna be just like when he got the Colorado the first season, and they played TCU. It's gonna be the same thing. Nobody is expect. Y'all gonna see a different Shedeur Sanders. He's gonna be much, much, much more focused. You can already see it. He's gonna be much, much, much more focused. To where it's gonna be like, yo, this dude right here. He not what we thought he was. He gonna be one of the players just like Brady, where it's like, yo, he not what we thought. He's who? What's his name? Brady. They gonna be like, Shedeur really like that? He really like that. And be throwing up the wrist, throwing up the watch on everybody. It's gonna be a crazy sight because now Shedeur's. I'm not downing or getting on the rest of the Colorado players. They good players, but I feel like, and then Coach Prime, it seemed like he a pretty good coach, but that offense that he was running in Colorado is not better than what the Browns gonna be running. You might, oh, the Browns this and that and the third. Listen, that's ego talking. That's that Coach Prime ego talking with y'all. What the Browns is doing is gonna be way better. It's gonna be 10 times better than what they was doing in Colorado as far as the routes the receivers running, the pass protection, the running backs. It's gonna the running back. Oh my goodness, the running backs that you're playing with now, they are hundreds because they could catch out the backfield, they could block, and they could run that ball for real. The running backs that he had at Colorado, they was not this type of talent because they didn't have in mind. See, the whole team was play. The whole team, it was coach's ball. It was coach son ball. You know what I'm saying? Daddy ball, as they would say. Shedeur always had the ball in his hands, and he was always throwing it because we had to make sure Shedeur gets to the league. Okay, that's cool. If that's their style, if their style is air raid, then that's their style. Who's the fault to say that that's their style? You know what I'm saying? Their style is air raid. You know, so if you don't want to, if you're a big running back, you don't want to go there. Cool. The next running back that's not known, that really got that don't got no offers like that, he gonna go play for Coach Prime. So it don't really matter. But at the same time, when he get to the Browns, it's already evident. It's already, you can see it. You can see it. It's evident. He playing with people that's probably not even gonna make the team. So imagine when he get in there with people that's vets. When he get in there with the vets, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. When he get in there with them real dudes, when he get in there with dudes that had 350 yards in one game receiving. When he get in there with dudes that know how to catch out the backfield. When he get in there with dudes that know how to protect the quarterback, and that's not undersized every game. When he get in there with dude with an O-line that's not undersized every game. When you get in there with a running back that's not undersized, they know how to catch out the backfield. When you get in with a dude that's catching 350 yards in one game, you telling me this dude Shedeur not gonna go off? He got tight ends that like to catch the ball. Like, come on, man, that offense. Listen, I'm telling you, man, that was the steal of the draft. That's probably one of the steal of the century, whatever. That was the steal in the draft. I'm telling y'all, man. Shedeur Sanders, he about to really go off, bro. It's like that he don't even look the same. He don't look how he used to look at he don't look how he looked at Colorado last year. He looked completely different. You might say, oh, it's just because of the draft. He was training for the draft. No, bro. Shedeur looked completely different. His ball starting to get a lot more zip on there. I remember the other day I was about to say, Shedeur put some more zip on the ball. Nah, bro, he got zip on the ball. He got zip on the ball. I seen that because after I seen that other video when it was kind of like he lobbed it up to the end zone and the dude caught it. He caught it like towards the corner of the end zone, the left corner, but it was like lobby. It was like lobbed up there. But then he had that one pass when he threw it over the middle to 84. And 84 caught that thing in stride. I'm like, nah, bro. So, and I'm pretty sure he had a lot of nerves. It was the first day. So it's good that he was able to get to practice early. He wasn't the dude that was like, man, I ain't going to participate. I'm a first round draft pick. I don't really got to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just here for the pictures and signing autographs. Like, he not in that mindset. He in the mindset like, yo, I'm competing. So he's already in a competitive mind state. So when it comes time for game time, when it comes time for real practice and game times, oh man, it's over. We're gonna see a whole. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna see, and it's gonna be different. It's different because it's not his. I'm not knocking Coach Prime, but I'm saying it's different because he don't got his dad in his corner now telling him how to move every which way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a detriment to him too. So he don't got his dad in his corner telling him, "Oh, do this. You gotta move like this. You gotta move like that. If you want to do this, you gotta do that." He don't got that in his corner no more. So now it's people in his corner telling him, "Yo, if you don't do this, we can't do this. If you don't do this, we can't do that. This your job. Do this. Make sure you get this. You know what I'm saying? You fake the ball like this. Make sure because this is what we need you to do. All the way down to a fake. all the way down to a play action fake. We need you to do it this certain type of way, because if you do it this certain type of way, he gonna be open. He gonna be open. So everything is more meticulous. It's not just air raid. When he was in Colorado, the plays, it was not it. It was not. You know what I'm saying? It was more air raid. It was more, gun or nothing. Meaning we not running the ball. We about to throw this pill up to Travis. Travis down there somewhere, type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Horn down there somewhere. And when you do that, you become more predictable. Last year, if y'all go look at the BYU game, by the time Colorado got to the bowl game, got to the BYU game, everybody like to talk about that game. By the time Colorado got to that game, Colorado was figured out. That ain't got nothing to really do with Shedeur. Shedeur not the coach. Shedeur not the coach coming up with the plays. You understand? Shedeur not the coach coming up with the plays. So by the time they got to the bowl game, the BYU game, Shedeur and the Colorado Buffs, they was already figured out. You know what I'm saying? Especially they got a good coach over there at BYU. They team, like, they defensive minded and all of that. So when he got over there, they was already figured out. Cleveland Browns, ain't nobody gonna know which play they running. He on the Cleveland Browns NFL team. Ain't nobody gonna know which play they running. They unpredictable. Cleveland Browns are one of the most unpredictable teams in the league right now. They got leverage. They got what other teams need. You see how Derek Carr just did the Saints? It's teams that need a quarterback. Look. The Saints need a quarterback, dog. They didn't want Shedeur, black ass. Okay, cool. But y'all still need a quarterback. You're telling me y'all don't want Dylan Gabriel? Y'all got to give up something for him. I ain't the Browns. Listen, I ain't going. If they start talking pick talk, I'll hang up on them motherfuckers. Y'all talking pick talk. I don't want no picks. I want a player. I want a player. Then I'm gonna send them Dylan Gabriel little 2 highlights he had in practice. I want a player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, man. It's the Cleveland Browns. It's in an upward trajectory. They defense, it was 19th last year. It's only because their offense wasn't nothing. So their offense always had to throw their defense out there, fatigue. If Jameis Winston kept throwing picks, as soon as they got off the field, Jameis Winston throw another pick. They got to get right back on the field. So Shedeur Sanders, he got more. And people say, oh, he hold the ball too long, because at Colorado, he always had the ball in his hand, and there was air raid. So if he wasn't throwing a pick, he might as well take a sack. I know a lot of y'all won't understand that because y'all don't play football, but instead of throwing a pick to a real athletic corner and getting it returned on us, Shedeur just took the sack. You know what I'm saying? It's a lost yard. We gonna punt this thing. But now that he's on a team that has more of a balanced type of attack, it's gonna be completely different. It's gonna be completely different. It's gonna break defenses down, because if you commit to the run, we're gonna burn you up with Shedeur. We're gonna burn you up with Judy and Shedeur and Joko. We're gonna burn you up out the backfield. We still gonna run our play action, even if you commit to the run. So what you really gonna do? And then Shedeur ball fake now, his, you know what I'm saying, his handoff, you know what I'm saying? Like his handoff now is better. Like, I'm looking at little stuff, like his handoff fakes when he do his play action is way better than Dylan Gabriel. His footwork and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's more predictable. I feel like with Dylan Gabriel, you can kind of see it's easier to predict if Dylan Gabriel gonna pull that thing out and run in a play action. You know what I'm saying? Or is he gonna run the ball? It's more predictable. With Shedeur, it's very unpredictable what he about to do with that ball. He kind of like a magician out there. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I had to do, man, because I've been watching. I've been watching from the sideline. I've been watching. I ain't forget about the show, man. Cleveland Browns, little Shedeur journalism documentary I got going on, man. But I'm telling y'all, I'm really, really telling y'all, bro. Look out for the Browns. All that talk about these dudes talking about, oh, that's where QBs go to die and all that stuff. Them dudes don't know ball, man. Them dudes don't know nothing about football. They ain't play football a day in their life. They ain't never put no short pass, no helmet on, no nothing. They don't know nothing about football. So don't listen to them dudes, man. I smoke crack pipe and all of them. Don't listen to them dudes. They don't watch football. They told you they so. I don't watch what he said. I don't watch football. I watched maybe one game last season. So you ain't watch no Colorado games either, huh? Nope. You don't know what's going on. So when we came in this season, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they gonna be underdogs. Take them. You're gonna win a whole lot of money. You're gonna win a whole lot of money. I know it's gonna be scary. I know you'll be like, bro, plus what? What you got to lose? Put up like 15 on them. It's gonna be like plus 300. You're gonna get you some money back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put that money up on them, man. I did it when they played TCU. When they played TCU, I won me a whole gang of money, man. A boatload. You know what I'm saying? I kept on pressing it. Colorado, because the line kept on switching. Then they went down, I think, and it went to like plus 850 or something crazy. But they don't believe in them. We gotta believe in them. We know it was racism and all that stuff, man. But we're not gonna cry about it. We gonna go play this game that we love. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Shedeur Sanders. Salute to the Browns, man. They doing an awesome job this off season, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gone.